So here's how the story cards work. You lay them out just on the table or on the floor so that the group can see them. And you'll notice these cards have a little 1 in the top left-hand corner. That's because they're taken from Mark chapter 1. So we've got this herald card here. So that's like John the Baptist heralding, or Jesus heralding the message. We've got the beloved, which relates really strongly to the baptism. We've got this authority. So Jesus is coming in with this new authority as this new kingly figure. So we've got authority is related to John and Jesus, also to this evil spirit scene where Jesus goes into the synagogue and the people say, "Who is this man with all this authority?" And then we have the disciples here. So Jesus is actually starting to call people to follow after him. And we've got this healing card here where Jesus actually begins his ministry of healing. So these cards, as you can see, have been taken from Mark 1. And once the group has had just a minute to read over the cards and digest what they're about, then when people are ready, they can just reach in and grab a card. So what the task is now is to respond to this card during the coming week. So I've got my card, and now I've got to take it with me during the week. I can put it in my wallet or on my desk somewhere where I can see it. I can reflect on the card. And finally, I can do something practical in response to this card. So this could be an action, a habit, or a creative expression. In our group, some people wrote poems or songs, or maybe they picked a small section of Mark that was particularly relevant to their card, and then they retold that section in their own words. One week, I had a Teachers of the Law card, and I noticed that there was a theme in the passage of Mark where the teachers of the law had particularly hard hearts. So I thought, as my practical response, I was going to not be like them, and instead I was going to do 3 acts of generosity. So that was my way of responding practically to the Teachers of the Law card. So once you've made a response to the card, then at the next group meeting, you bring your card back and you share how you went. So one by one, you just put your card back and you share with the group how you went and what you did. We found in our group that this ritual really helped to bring the text alive, and it created this kind of rich tapestry of the previous chapter of Mark. So we were constantly being reminded about the bigger story as we went along. I'm really looking forward to see how this works out in your group.